Today, we need to have a serious talk about One Piece Bounty Rush because something miraculous just happened. I never thought I'd see the day, but ladies and gentlemen, the OPBR meta has finally been healed. For months, the league has been an absolute wasteland. If you were running or if you were not running the most toxic, brain-dead, broken units, you were getting one tap. It got so bad that a massive chunk of the community straight up quit the game, while others just accepted the toxic power creep. But OPBR finally stepped in, or Mr. Tenapi Sir finally stepped in. They dropped the brand new EX Wings of the Pirate King, or the Wings, which is Zoro and Sanji. A duo unit, of course. Not only is this our first ever EX Sanji, which is a massive W for the Sanji fans who have been starving, but as a duo unit, they did exactly what the developers intended. They came in and put a massive check on the toxic meta rulers, and today we are diving deep into how this new EX completely shifted the ecosystem of the game, why old characters are suddenly viable again, and the specific units you can use right now to fight back against Zoro and Sanji. Hey, what's up, my brother? Alright, so before we look at the saviors of the OPBR, we have to talk about why the meta needed healing in the first place. And let's be honest, the culprits have names. Okay, it's EX Kizaru and EX Nusjuro. These two have been absolutely dominating the league for what feels like forever. It wasn't just that they were strong, they were genuinely unfun to play against. So, Nusjuro would zoom across the map with insane speed, ignore your traits, ignore everything, and one-tap you into the oblivion. And Kizaru made defending almost impossible. This is a perspective of a main defender right here. It's so impossible to defend if there is not just one, okay? Not just one Kizaru, but four of them. With his map pressure and high mobility and high damage output, it's pure toxicity in my opinion. So if you made one tiny mistake against them, the game was essentially over. It made the entire roster of older, fun characters completely unplayable. If you brought a non-meta unit into League, you were basically throwing the match for your teammates. And finally, enter the Wings. OPBR dropped this duo unit and the response has been incredible. Now, let's be clear. They are an EX unit, so they are incredibly powerful, of course, but their design directly targets the mechanics that made Nusjuro and Kiz so toxic. Well, yeah, they also cook a lot of old units out there. So, because of Zoro and Sanji can hold their own, we've seen a massive shift in League over the last few days. Are Kizaru and Nusjuro completely gone? I would say no. Of course not. People spent thousands of rainbow diamonds on those units, so they're still out there, but their numbers have been heavily lessened. You aren't facing teams of 4 Nusjuro anymore, and that is a massive breath of fresh air. And you know what? The best part about a lessened Kizaru and Nusjuro meta is the variety is back. Because the two gatekeepers aren't completely suffocating the league anymore. A ton of older, fun units are suddenly popping off. The meta actually feels diverse and fun for the first time in ages. Now, because everyone is pulling for Zoro and Sanji, you are going to see them everywhere. So, how do we deal with them? Right now, I wouldn't say we have a definitive hard counter in the game yet. Well, we will probably have to wait for the next banner or a future buff for a true effortless hard counter. But right now, we have a highly competitive skill matchup meta, in my opinion. These are units that can absolutely manage and KO EX Zoro and Sanji, but it goes both ways, okay? If you are on point with your dodges and timing, you win. If you mess up, they will cook you. Here are the units you should look at running right now. Number 1 is Gear 5. By the way, this is not in particular order. This unit is a monster in the right hands, and I think Gear 5 V2 is back. He's really back in the meta. You absolutely have the firepower to one-tap EX Zoro and Sanji if you catch them off guard. But remember, they have tools to bypass your defenses too. Like the Sanji, if they switch to Sanji, he can one-tap you. So it's it's back and forth in my opinion. It's a pure game of chicken. Who baits the dodge first wins type of thing. Next is Whitebeard. With fewer Nusjuro running around, Whitebeard is performing incredibly well again in my opinion. His map control is still out there. His defense is still top tier in my opinion, and heavy CC can really disrupt the flow of a Zoro and Sanji player, or at least can still try to prevent runners. So yeah, I think Whitebeard is out there. Next is S-Snake, still an incredible annoying unit to deal with. Her teleportation and skill 1 mechanics can stop the duo at some point, but you can also get cooked. So again, it's if you're on point, you win. If you're not, then you lose type of thing. But yeah, S-Snake is a good pick also in the meta and against the new EX. Next is Light Attacker Odin. I think Light Attacker Odin can just one-tap it if you can land your skill. He's eating good in this meta in my opinion, but you have to be careful. He handles the duo well, but if there is still a Kizaru lurking on the enemy team, you need to watch your back though, using Light Attacker Odin. But overall, he's a fun unit to use. Next is Kuzan, a sneaky good overall pick right now in my opinion. He's not completely overpowered against Zoro and Sanji, but his mechanics and overall utility make him incredibly reliable in the current state of League right now. And yeah, again, a best overall pick is Kuzan. No Kiz, Kuzan is popping. Next is Sabo. Sabo is officially back. His flame stay is still good, but just like Odin, keep a sharp eye out for any remaining Kizaru players who can ruin your day, okay? Don't get hit by those kids out there. But Sabo is back, definitely back. Next one is Light Element Shanks. He's amazing right now in my opinion, but a word of warning, this unit is not for beginners. He requires immaculate timing and deep knowledge of matchups. If your timing is off, Zoro and Sanji will punish you, in my opinion. The golden rule for this meta, as long as your favorite character can survive a match without being completely invalidated by Kizaru and Nusjuro, you can use them right now. I'm not saying it's going to be a walk in the park or it's a piece of cake. You will still get countered by other characters, but the door is finally open to experiment and have fun again. Honestly, my brother, let's just enjoy this meta while it lasts. Knowing OPBR, this healthy balance might only last for about 2 weeks before they decide to drop another completely broken character that ruins everything all over again. But for right now, the game is fun. I'm loving the game again. Go dust off your favorite units. Let them stand up because they need to jump inside the league right now. And yeah, go have some fun in there. This meta is the best right now, and I'm really happy for that. And I'm really thankful for Mr. Tenepi for doing this. But again, who knows? Will it last for a month or so? Let's just see. So let me know in the comments. Did you pull the new EX Zoro and Sanji, and who are you using to cook them in League right now? So, you know what? That's it for this video. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.